Right guys, welcome back. So today's just a quick video. I'm going to go through what I think you will benefit from tools related wise, whether you have these things, whether you need to buy them. It's just going to be a quick familiarisation of what you would benefit from owning or purchasing if you're going to build your own van, if you're going to work on your own van, etc, etc. Now, this isn't everything you'll need. This isn't me saying you can't do it without these things. This is just a little video that I'm giving you guys to show you what you may need or may benefit from. So take it loosely. Have a look what you've got, have a look what you haven't, have a look, have a think about what you think you guys would benefit from out of this selection. Let's move on. Right guys, so I'm just going to show you a couple of things that I've got, a couple of things that I've used, a couple of things that I think you may benefit from getting or you may need to get. Okay, so touching back on what I said before, some stuff you may want to get, some stuff I already had, some stuff you might not want to buy, etc, etc. I will add some pictures during this little bit of footage to show you an alternative or a better solution. So, trim tools. You're going to need trim tools. I've got a set of trim tools. Doesn't necessarily have to be a set, but I recommend at least having one plastic or nylon trim tool to use because you're going to use this for a lot. However, I do like the good strong ones as well. So I think ideally one of those and a plastic one will work, but you can get kits. Decorator's roller from B&Q, from Wix, just your normal stuff. This was only a few pounds. Reason for this is rolling all the insulation, rolling all the sound deadening on, flattening some tape, multiple uses during the build. I've used this quite a lot. Basic stuff, rubber hammer, cutters, flat blade, Phillips, little scraper. So this is like a little gasket scraper. You can use a decorator scraper like this if you wanted. This 10mm that I've touched on before, this is quite common for these hooks in the back, for the seat belts, for the seat itself. Not sure the technical term, but there is a kit that you can get which is relatively cheap, which will help you throughout the whole van. Spanners, drill set, cordless drill, although it doesn't have to be cordless, you can have a wired drill. It's just a little bit more convenient with this, with a couple of little screwdriver ends for the drill and obviously the drill bits. I recommend at least one roll of masking tape, one roll of electrical tape, black electrical tape or harness tape, depends on what you've got, depends on what you want to use. A roll of blue roll tissue or any sort of roll of tissue, kitchen roll. A degreaser of some sort, some panel wipe. Doesn't have to be as big as this or as much as this. This is because I do some body work, so I need a bigger container. But something to degrease the panels. You know, when we fitted the secondary seals, we wipe the panels down. You want to wipe the panels down in the back. WD-40. This is just a household essential, really, providing you use it correctly. I've also got the second one, which I haven't got to hand, which is going to be featured in either next week's 2 Minute Tuesday or the week after, which is the silicone-based grease one, which we use to keep our seals on the pop top, on the glass, in good health and moist to stop them drying up to avoid any of that. A little socket set like this, if you've got something. This is quarter drive. If you haven't got quarter drive and you've got 3/8, that's fine. 3/8 kind of setup. Something along the lines of this, with, the ratchet, a couple of extensions. Another example of gasket scrapers, but yet again, one is fine. A fire extinguisher. Now, I appreciate most people are going, what? I've bought this to carry in the van with me at all times in case of an emergency. It is better to have it than to not have it. Don't buy it when the van is finished. Buy it at the beginning, because have a fire, if you're grinding the windows, if you're welding or whatever you may be doing, you want this to hand because this could potentially save the day. A Stanley blade, just something which can trim back your necessary bits. Tape measure. Nothing fancy, nothing out of the ordinary. Tape measure, couple of files. Don't need a big set if you've got a flat file or a rounded file, just to finish off the holes that you drill and deburr them and just to do a nice job. A square of some sort, it can be something you've made, it can be something you've bought. These are very cheap from B&Q. This is an aluminium alloy square. Now they do call them something else. There's quite a lot of angles on it and there's quite a lot of other things that you can do other than just the 90-degree corner to do the best standard of work that we can. And the last few things, which this is probably some of the most important things, are PPE, safety glasses, some sort of ear defence. Right guys, that is basically a little look at some of the things that you potentially would need, and this will allow you to do a better job. Let's go back to me. So that's the end of this video guys. Thanks for watching. I hope it's helped you. I hope it's given you a little bit of an understanding of what you may need or may benefit from. Give me some feedback, give me a comment if you've got anything else that you feel that my viewers would benefit from. Either drop a link below or drop a comment as to what part or tool you think that is crucial that I potentially have missed out up to this point. Stay safe and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.